Aye?
My father's got the cop. If you're buying goods in Didenhill, it's Cora Bennick you want. Tinder twig, which is easiest found in Ironhold Passage. In Scarwood bark, which is found near the ruins in northern...
No Grillricass should ever have to deal with one as base as you. Be gone! Get away from me, you damned nuisance. I'm Alfwig Grillricass. I don't need to put up with the likes of you.
Did you hear? Thaddeus, dead of the plague.
Tell me, stranger, have you seen a young man lost in these ruins? Maybe with two lovebirds who can't take their eyes off each other. I will not settle for the fate of common living. There is treasure in these ruins. I will find it and retire to the life of comfort I deserve. We thought we'd find peaceful ruins flowing with forgotten gold. No, it's just sprites and brambles and blathering fae. Did you meet that impossible fae, droning on about flowers and seasons? I don't think he heard a word I said to him. When we lost Turin, Marga and Arain wanted to go off on their own. Fine by me, I knew what they were after. They weren't any help anyway. Yes, Turin, we were separated while exploring the ruins. I need to find him. They're my friends? We came into these ruins together, but I wonder if any of us will get out again. I'm sure he's fine, but if you do find Turin, please send him this way. I need that damned scroll of his. It's nothing. A contract of sorts. This venture was supposed to fill our pockets with coin. Now I'd count us wealthy if we all make it out alive. One moment he was beside us, and the next he was gone. It's just like him, the big oaf. I should have known not to bring him along. My friends and I were separated while exploring the ruins. I especially need to find a young Almain named Turin. He has a scroll that I need. And if you do find him... Everything's ruined. Turin's lost and Jedda's gone off. And Orain's been turned into an antelope. I wish we'd never listened to Jeddah. No treasure's worth this. To be honest, I don't really want to find treasure or be rich. I just want to settle down on a farm somewhere with Orain and raise lots of children. Why did he have to follow his friends to this cursed forest? He's my... well, you know. My mother said Varani's men's hearts forever wander, but not my Orain. Oh, no. She never found Turin? She won't be happy. See, he had the scroll and... really, it's not my place to say. This was all Jedda's idea. All her fault. Orain went into those bushes. I heard a yell and saw a flash of light. Then an antelope came out wearing Orain's silver necklace. My grandmother told me about places like this. How sprites would ensnare young men and turn them into forest creatures. I just know that's what's happened to Orain. But he ran off before I could catch him. Please help me look for him. Absolutely. My grandmother told me all about it. One story tells of a man who entered the forest seeking a special flower for his beloved, but a sprite cursed him to wander the forest as an antelope until his true love gave him a kiss. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done. The antelope, Orain, I mean, he ran off north into the ruins. You have to find him. My grandmother told me all about them. There was once a man who entered the forest in search of a special flower for his beloved, but a sprite cursed him, and he was forced to wander the forest as an antelope until his true love gave him a kiss. He ran north before I could catch him. I called and called, but he didn't come back.
Among echoes of golden coasts and silver seas, Lyria drew near. She saw a priestess asleep, reclined on dark earth beneath the cypress trees. Under the gleam of heaven's dusk reflected, the mirror that tantalized the stars, Lyria whispered, "On rocky spire of sable stone shall heaven's mount prove, is a seat of elegance near kin, a shard of night to glisten in the foam, a spire from the seabed to drip from the sky's veil. There will your people be closest to my voice." And so awoke Beala Tirin, the calm and majestic, to see the cliffs against the coast and Lyria's throne before her.
Please! You have to open the cage! The Jotun filled up on that antelope. But I don't like the way the big one was looking at me. The large one kept biting into the antelope and then grinning at me. I'll never want to see another Jotun for as long as I live. Jeddah went on about all the treasure we would find here. All I've seen a Jotun in trouble. A beautiful girl and great fun to be around. At first. Then she starts talking marriage and children. I'm not ready for that. I've been roaming the world since I was a child. Settling down just isn't my fate. Of course not. You believe that too? I just needed an excuse to get away. Marga has gotten a little too attached for my tastes. Just my rotten luck that I stumbled into a bunch of Jotun. Can you get me out of here? Sweet girl, but wants a little more dedication than I'm ready for. I needed to get away. She'd go on about these stories her grandmother used to tell her, about creatures turning people into animals. She believed them, so there was my way out. I didn't reckon on getting captured by Jotun, though. Thanks. I owe you one. Do me a favor. Don't tell Marga you saw me. Thanks again.
I can't believe it. Something's happened, hasn't it? I can tell from your face. Did you find Orain? Well, my parents never did like Orain. I guess I can do better. There was this one boy. Do you really think I'd be better off? You're right. I just want to go home. Thank you. I miss my family. I just want to go home. Why did I follow Orain to this cursed forest? He was always fun to be around, but he never took anything seriously. You're right. I should just head back home.
The season is upon us. The time of the flowering is come. Yet I fear there'll be no ceremony, no flowering, no joy. The flowering is our ballad, Bodril's and mine. But he has not returned, so cannot play his part. Our story cannot be relived, cannot be retold. I do not understand how this could be. When the time of the flowering draws near, Bodril arrives. It's then we set to work, he in his way and I in mine. Only this time, he's delayed. He has not come. Yes, you might call it that. But I say, our woods, our streams, our ancient stones, we are theirs as much as they are ours. Every new leaf in Boggart's dance I see brings joy to my heart, but nothing equals my joy at the flowering. Why, it is the finest, most miraculous thing. It is... No, there is no worthy description. But alas, Bodril has not returned. With no one to play his part, I fear it is not to be. I asked the mortal maid for help, but she refused. I have resigned myself to sorrow. Why, Bodril is... Well, he always returns to take part in the flowering. Only now the season has come, but he has not. Why, I cannot say. She was looking for one of her kind. I asked if she would help with the flowering. I was very patient. I explained that the ceremony was far more important than her lost friend, but she would not have it. Mortals. Go. He has returned to the great cycle, of course. He gives himself to the flowering, and the ceremony is complete. Then I rejoice. Bodril's first task, your first task, I mean, is to gather the chrysalis. The chrysalis are seeds of sorts. You'll find them throughout the woods. When you've gathered them, seek me in Brunwath Hollow. She came in search of things. A mortal boy, some ancient fragments. I do not pretend to understand the thoughts and workings of mortals. That task was Bodril's. They spread throughout Loch-Arain. Of that I'm certain. There is more to mortals than I had thought.
You don't just walk with your damned eyes shut. No, you look around. Really look. Found your way to Castell and Delfric, I see. Shall we begin? Or should we stand around until my hair grows grey? The ruins are full of boggarts and sprites. Thieves too, sometimes. We'll get to the bottom of this trouble soon enough. That's you. Show me what you can do, and you'll make pledge shields soon enough. Beasts of pure chaos, or so I've been told. No mortal eyes have beheld them in hundreds of years. Not around here, at any rate. Right. Now listen up. The job today is to find out who, or what, has been attacking caravans along this road. Our hunt starts from here to the fork in the road. Fan out and move quickly. Look for any clues, then gather at the fork. On my word, go! Eyes peeled. Spread apart now. Don't just stare at your feet. Move!
You go that way. I'll go by the road.
What are we looking for? Thieves? Blood? The forest you call Dalentarth was ruled by Issa. The god king fostered communion, a sharing. The mortals heeded his wisdom. The Fae followed his spirit. He linked the natural with the divine and became a nature unto himself. He knew the lives of elf, human, gnome, and all people. He showed the Fae these words and ways. He united the Oath clans. As the meadow grows into woodland, so did Issa grow the court of summer. What was that? Where's Bray? Oh, Mitharu!
We've only just set out and already down one. Pathetic. Anyone see anything? No sign of the attacker. Moving on. Turn east and across the stream. Up to the steps of the old ruins. Go! Hirelling Falmoric is dead. Whoever it was, got her. Let her lie for now. I want the rest of you to be prepared. Weapons out, eyes sharp. We get some action today. Maybe more than you bargained for. Look sharp! That all? It's going to... We've lost a second, but I caught a glimpse of it this time. Whatever or whoever it was went into the ruins. Steady now, weapons ready, and follow me. I don't know. Big as a man, at least. Just be ready. And keep your eyes open! Watch out! Niskaru, in Dalentarth. Where the hell did they come from? Never mind that. We've got to track them down. I suppose the dead deserve better than nothing. We mourn the fallen, hireling. Give me a moment and a bit of space. We honor our fallen hirelings, true to their oaths. They died to a foe, and so their deaths shall be. What's the use? They knew the risk. Let's get going. Through here. Was that all? See? Scuff marks here. Yes, it's this way. If it isn't Brigand Hall Caverns, of all the rotten holes they had to crawl out of. Well, hireling, the patrol's done. Here's your pay. You've made it this far. I'm going to find out what brought those things to Dalentarth. Come with me, and you might just make Pledge Shield. Come through this hole, and I'll see you earn Pledge Shield rank. You shall be sworn to war. One of the Order. Precious few boast that honor. Drove ne'er a red hand out of these caves myself. That was years ago. Before that, Tyne Delphrig waded in, after Gareth Rill. Some cutpurse or another is always trying to make a name for himself in Brigand Hall. Now that's what I like to hear. We'll make a war sworn of you yet. Now by Eamon's oath... We're going in. stay close and do as I say. Now, what do we have here? Ah, yes. Brings back memories. Brigand Hall's earned its name. It's a notorious thieves' den. The path ahead will be littered with traps. Beyond that door there, you'll want to watch every step. First, we need to get that door over there open. Give me a moment to think. Now, what was the trick to this door? Not a key. Ah, yes. Clever little thing. Now, come on! Get moving! Take care. This is where the traps are thickest. Look sharp. We scour every inch of these caverns, find where the Niskaru are coming from, and then our swords put a stop to it. You go around and throw the lever on the other side, and mind the traps. See the bodies up ahead? Thieves, most likely. This place has always lured thieves. Here they are, dead and Niskaru in their place. But why? There's the question. You lead from here. I've got to think. Poor wretches. Does anyone deserve an end like that? Well, some do. But not my hirelings. Every bit as vicious and deadly as the old stories say. Small wonder we hunted them to the ends of the earth. Let's press on. Make a fine pledge shield. All said and done. One day, years from now, you and I will raise a glass and drink to the strange tale of how you earned your rank. What's this? Bloody mages? Not Balin's testament either. They must be the ones behind these Niskaru. That means they've got war-sworn blood on their hands. Death worshippers. They're a bad lot. Not right in the head. Might try to summon an Iskaru, but this isn't them. Even they wouldn't do this. The shortest path to an Iskaru is with chaos magic. Powerful chaos magic. And to keep it from turning round and mauling you, more powerful magic still. Right then. Die!
Settle this!
No! The barriers!
By Telugris, by the winds of the black depths, come forth! Come forth! Who dares? We are the Phalangi. All shall fall before us.
My assistant has returned. What do you need of me? Stay safe.
Yes? You're welcome in the keep, as long as your honor's intact. On with you.
Oster dead. I see. And so many hirelings, too. We will mourn them. At least you somehow survived. Remarkable. In reward for your brave actions, I now solemnly declare you pledged of shield and sworn to war. Welcome to our order, soldier. It is a great honor. Now, this artifact you say brought forth in Niskara? May I see it? You are a pledge shield now. You are one of us. This keep is a home to you, and we are your sisters and brothers. Our dignity rests on your brow. We will mourn him, yes, and honor him too. He died in the line of duty. Why, this is the heart of Cybon. Aegon won this centuries ago. It should be locked in our ancient vault. How could it have been stolen from under our noses? This is a nightmare. Travel to Helmgard Keep and Erethal and investigate how this theft occurred. Speak to Grian Shane, Helmgard's Castellan. In centuries past, we were something else. Hunters of Niskaro. Heroes known as the First Sworn. Whenever they took any cursed artifacts and weapons of chaos, they stored them in that vault. But that was long ago, in darker times. The Castellan of Helmgard is an upstanding soldier. Seek his help in this matter. But remember that he is your superior. Travel to Helmgard Keep in Erethal. Learn how the heart of Cybon was stolen, and by whom. Castellan Grian Shane will help you. I would have sent Ost on this task. Honor his memory at Pledge Shield.
You're Warsworn now. That means we look out for you.
Commissary, I've a few supplies of fighters likely to need. Just like the old cur. Couldn't just fall to a troll or a Craddock, no. Nothing but Niskaru's good enough for him. We'll see him avenged. Aye.
What is it this time? Why do I bother? It all goes dull and bent again soon enough. That all?
What do you want from an old sour blacksmith? What do you want from an old sour blacksmith?
Castellan Delphric has given you a solemn task. I hope you conduct yourself appropriately. Now, as a pledge shield, you're truly one of the Order. Any Warsworn keeps your home, and all Shield sisters and Shield brothers your allies. Things were different before the war. We've traded piles of gold for the lives of all those pledge shields. On with you.
Bring the light of truth, to save a village plagued, to find a cure for them, request the Maid of Windermere, her test. She faced the evil maid enraged, she trembled with her wrath. Undo your evil magic now, or I will end this tale, I vow.
I can't believe Turin's dead. But I can't dwell on that now. Thank you for returning this scroll to me. You have no idea how important it is. Please, I can't. I need to think clearly. I have things I need to do in this forest. Afterwards, later, I'll sort it all out.
Mortal. A christening. Each and every one. You are as a second mud drill. I will prepare for my part while you plant the seeds. Place one on each earthen mound around this space. Do you see where? Right, good. Look around this space. For each seed there is a mound along the edge. Place one in each so that I may begin. Leave and go in peace, young one. Now, stand on the platform so that we can begin. What? Why do you remain? That's not how the ceremony goes. You were supposed to give yourself to the sprites, as Bodril always did. Instead, look at them. You've killed them all. Well, of course they were. What else would they be? So lovely they're flowering. Had they lived, they would have spread through vale and hill a lustrous fluttering of wings and tails and claws. This I had not considered. Mortals forever perplex me. You are not Bodril, so I must make allowances. Very well. Although this was not as I hoped, you could only do what fate permits. But since Bodril should be gone, so should you. Leave Brunwath. But first, have this. A gift of the flowering. Never before has Bodril failed to return in the time of the flowering. What can it mean, mortal? Go in peace.
My assistant has returned. What do you need of me? Stay safe. What can I help you with? My assistant has returned. What do you need of me? Good day.